Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've been missing in action. Actually, I don't think this video is going to go up right away. It's going to go up, I think, the week after. But when I'm filming this, it's been 2 weeks since my dad passed away, and it's been a very rough 2 weeks for me, as you can tell. Not only did that happen, but I had some commitments, obviously, with my design teams, and then I am guest designing for a company this month that I committed to, you know, before my dad passed away, and I agreed to do some projects for a company for Creativation, and I got the products for that the day before my dad passed away, and I'm trying to deal with all of my emotions and get ready for Creativation. I think when this video goes up, I will actually be in Arizona. I'm filming now for videos while I'm gone, but it's been rough. I really want to say thank you to all of those who have sent me messages or comments. I truly appreciate it, and I am doing, you know, a little bit better, but it is obviously not an easy thing when you lose a parent, especially unexpectedly, and they're young. He was only 55. I'm 31, so he wasn't an old man. He didn't, you know, live until he was 80 like my granddad and my grandmother. So it's been really rough. So bear with me. I'm trying to create content the best I can, but my mind is like in a fog. It's really strange. If you're a patron of mine, you already know this. I've discussed this in Patreon, but if you're not, it's just like I'm in a fog, and I tried to film a video a couple days ago, and I pushed record twice, and it didn't record. I did the whole layout, and it didn't record, so that was very frustrating when that happens, and I'm just, you know, kind of not really feeling very creative, obviously, but it, you know, I have commitments that, you know, I have to do, so I am trying my best to push through, and I know that scrapbooking and getting creative is actually like a therapy for me. So it has helped a little bit. I did go to a scrapbooking crop with some friends this past weekend. It was just a day crop, and it was really nice. And even though I did not get that much done, it was nice to be with friends that made me laugh and just kind of not think about being sad. And, you know, I've been dealing with my emotions. I've been dealing with my feelings. People keep telling me to deal with it, and I am. But it was nice to just be around friends and laugh a little bit. I think that's also good for healing. So anyways, this video is for my bullet journal. I've had several of you message me and ask me if I could do like a flip through. I will eventually do me like making a layout like I did, I think I did for November. Pretty sure I did this one on camera. I'm pretty positive I did. But that's the only one that I've done. This has kind of been for myself. I've been kind of doing bullet journaling in place of scrapbooking recently, actually. And it's been very therapeutic for me. And I actually took it to the crop and did some bullet journaling at the crop. And it was nice. So I will say December was a crazy month, and I did not do an overall, let me see if I can get this, an overall, like this, an overall month for December. I did not. Let's see here. So this was December, or no, November, excuse me. I started this in November. And there's a process video for this if you want to see how I created this. And then over here, I actually had, I did a YouTube tracker, and honestly, I did not like the way it was. It was just on one page. It was really big, and it was kind of like the thermometer thing where you raise, like it goes up. And I did not like that. So I saw this on Pinterest, and it was an Instagram counter, and it was like the little camera, the Instagram camera. And so I left this page blank to come over here as well. But this is just to track my milestones on YouTube. So yeah, that's what that is. So I'll just color them in once I reach a certain milestone. So I'm going to do one page at a time since they're two separate pages. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit in depth with this. On the way to my dad's funeral, they live out, hours away from us. So Greg drove and I sat in the passenger seat and Emily sat in the back seat, and the whole way there, I just thought about the one little word. I was seeing it all over Instagram and people posting and Allie Edwards posting, and I've never done one little word, and it was on my heart, with my dad passing and everything. Strengthen was a word that just kept coming up that whole weekend that I was there for the funeral and everything. Strengthen. And then focus came up because I want the strengthen. So mine, you guys know me. I break the rules a little bit. December daily, I didn't do daily. Well, I really didn't even finish it because of all this, but I hope to finish it, soon. But I did December documented. I'm not doing daily. It just didn't work for me. I need to make things work for me. And so it's okay if you take an idea and kind of manipulate it a little bit to work for you. That's okay. And so I didn't do one little word. I did two little words. These are the two words that just kept popping up on me and on my heart and in my brain that whole weekend. They just kept like coming up. And so the strengthen is to make stronger or give strength to. And I really, really needed strength. And I'm going to get emotional. I really, really needed strength, and I still do. Not only do I want to strengthen my my mind, I want to strengthen my body, I want to strengthen my heart, I want to strengthen, relationships with people who love me and people who genuinely care about me. And then the word focus kind of came in. I want to focus on those relationships. I want to focus on building better relationships with friends that are there for me and friends that I truly feel that are genuine. I've had, some things come up over the past couple months where some people who I thought were my friends really aren't. And it's unfortunate, but I'm to the point in my life now, especially since my dad passed away, life is too short to put energy and put focus into relationships that are not healthy for me, and put focus and energy into relationships that are just not good for me. And so I am going to try to strengthen and focus those relationships, strengthen my family, my marriage, my relationship with my daughter. I feel like I do have a good relationship with her, but there's always places that you can work. I want to strengthen and focus on my YouTube channel and my Patreon and build this business and build this community where people feel loved and safe to share whatever it is they create, because there is no right or wrong way to create. I hate it because there's been, some of my friends have been bullied online, and it's not fair. There's enough room for everyone to succeed. There's not just this limited amount. And if I succeed, then you can't. We can all succeed together. We can all, do well and lift each other up. And I really, really feel like that is where I'm trying to focus, and I'm going to try to bring my focus on all of those things. And now I'm like, whew, on a tangent. But that's the reason why I picked those 2 words. And then I used some Catherine Pooler stamps. That's a stamp. That's a stamp. This is a stamp. This down here is stamps. And then these little clipboards are stamps. And so those are just explaining, you know, what I want to focus on. And then I use some quotes. So it says here, my past has not defined me, destroyed me, deterred me, or defeated me. It has only strengthened me. And then when you face difficult times, know that challenges are not sent to destroy you. They're sent to promote, increase, and strengthen you. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. So those are just some quotes. And then this is another thing that I saw on Pinterest that, you know, after my dad passed away, I sat down and I had been so sad for days. And it was right around Christmas. So I had been so sad for days. And I saw this on Pinterest and I had it pinned. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I think their title was, I don't know. It wasn't things that make me happy. It was something that makes me happy. I can't remember what the word was. But I used stamps. This is not my handwriting. I used the Felicity Jane Jen's alphabet stamp set. That is my favorite alpha, y'all. This is amazing. I love it so much. So it's just things that make me happy. And I just sat here for about an hour and just wrote out all the things that I could think of in that moment that make me happy. I'm just going to read a couple to you guys because I thought that this was really a good kind of journaling thing, but I think it was good to bring focus that, you know, yes, this is sad, and yes, I'm very sad, and I'm going through something right now, but let's put some focus on some of the things that make me happy, some good things in my life, some, you know, like that. So, cuddles, hugs, coffee, Greg, Emily, puppies, journaling, mugs, fresh ink pad, like, sunflowers, scrapbooking paper, good food, Amanda. I have 2 friend Amandas, and that can count as either one, but anyways. Mail, chocolate, laughing, sequins, rainbows, 11:11, laughing till I cry, riding in the Mustang. My husband has a Mustang. Roses, wine, Lisa, which is another friend that I feel is, Lisa and both Amandas are very genuine people, and I feel like they really care about me, and so I put both of them down. Let's see. I'm not going to read all of them. Let's see. Kisses from Greg. Starbucks. Changing my hair. A good pen. Cold air. Red lipstick. Movies. The color pink. Patreon. The beach. Candy. Talks with Greg. Learning new things. Trying new foods. Subscriber messages and comments. Turkey burgers. Haul videos. I love haul videos. Perfect splatters, when you do those perfect splatters on your scrapbook pages. Sharp scissors. Spending time with Greg and Emily. Back scratches. Having my hair washed. Like, those are just some of the things, but I'm not going to sit here and read them all to you, but yeah. So, okay. This was my November. As you can see, I did not finish it. This was my November mood tracker. And, yeah, it says be kind to yourself. This is kind of personal, so I'm going to scoot on over. But this was my mood tracker to keep track of my mood throughout the month of November. Like I said, I didn't do very well at the end. Yeah. Okay. So for the month of December, I decided to just do weekly spreads, right? And that lasted, I didn't start until the 10th of December, and I did it for 2 weeks. So I liked that. I really, really did. I liked this setup. So this is just how I did my months or my weeks, and I put December and then the date, and this little like flag thing is a Catherine Pooler stamp. I will have Catherine Pooler linked below. So if you guys want to get this bullet journal, it's Catherine Polar Canvo is what it's called. And all of the inks that I've used in it are actually hers, except for the writing, like my actual handwriting. That's the Tombow Dual brush pens or the Micron pens. I have a whole bunch of these. I've had these for years. And I actually just, the ink ran out of one, but I've had them for like 3 or 4 years. So they're really good pens. So all the black is the Micron pens. Goodness gracious. So here is when I would like put my weekly stuff. So if I had a project, so I needed to work on Inkroad projects for the next month. Make cookies for a party. We had a snow day and I needed to work on a Click Kits layout, work on a Patreon video. So then I would put our dinner, whatever we were having for dinner that day. Same thing with the next week, which is in December. Okay. And then I did not do the last week of December because it was a lot. It was entirely too much. My dad passed away on the 23rd. And so the next week I didn't do anything. So then this makes me so happy. Like this page, I know that it's not winter. It's not wintry, but in the moment when I was creating this, I wanted to use fun, bright colors because I just needed something to make me smile. And these colors really do. They are Catherine Polar. I do not have my ink pads with me right now because I actually just shipped them last week to Laura for Inkroad for Creativation. So she's going to put them in her big pack. I'm using all of my ink pads because, I mean, they're my ink pads and I like them. So yeah, so this is my overall January schedule. And Selfie Sunday is coming back to Lena and my channel. So I'm really, really excited about that. And this is when the bullet journal flip through will be. So that's this video, and I'm actually recording it on, nope, on this day. I'm actually recording it on Monday. So yeah. So then this is kind of my weekly, I decided to do it like, or try it like this for January. So these are things that I had going on or whatever. Emily is in Science Olympiad and she had to build a pasta tower. If you don't know what that is, you can look it up. And Greg, her, and I all worked on that. And then we had a New Year's Eve party that we went to. And just different little things. Grocery shopping. I just put all my things on here. I had my all-day crop on Saturday. And so then on the next page for that same week, I did my weekly meal plan, which I really, really liked. I liked doing this. So I did not cook on this day because I was not here. I was scrapbooking. And then I can put, like, if the recipe's on Pinterest, or if it's from a cookbook, then I'll put what cookbook it is and then the page number that I can find it on. So that way I know where I can go. So that was really cool. Now, okay, the next page is almost the exact same thing. I have not filled everything in yet what I'm doing this week. And I really screwed up, like, royally. I made this entirely too small, and then I was like, what the heck? And you can rip these out if you want, but I didn't. I was like, you know what? It's all good. It's okay. This is whatever. It happens. Usually, like the first one I did in pencil and then I did it in the pen. This one, of course, I was like, I got this, and I did it with a pen and not the pencil, and I screwed it up. So I have not filled in everything yet. I'm not done with this yet. So yeah. So I haven't finished all of this yet, filling it in. But this is, I feel like this works for me a lot better. I like this setup because then I have my meal plan and my weekly stuff that I have to do all on the same page. I can just open it up and look and see, okay, what am I doing today? I had therapy. Tonight for dinner, we're having country potato soup from the Magnolia Table cookbook. Like, it's easy for me to see all in one place, because before I had a planner for my YouTube and my Patreon, and then I had a planner for my meal planning. And this way I can have it all right here. I can write my groceries here, like I did over here, take it with me to the grocery store, and I can see everything that I have for the week in an overview like this. Okay. So the next thing, I have it marked off with a thing, because I went ahead and left, you know, the pages blank for the rest of the weeks in the month. And then over here, I started another mood tracker. So this one is a little bit different. I saw this on another one on Pinterest. If you're not following me on Pinterest, and well, yeah, if you're not following me on Pinterest and you're on Pinterest, definitely go follow me. It's just, I believe it's just Heather's Crafty Life. But I'm honestly not sure. Let me see. I'm going to go over here and look at my computer real quick, hopefully, and see what I got. Yeah, it's Heather's Crafty Life for Pinterest. But yeah, I have a whole board for bullet journaling. So you can follow me. I have a scrapbook layout one. I have a sketches one. I have, you know, my scrapbook layouts, mood boards, all kinds of things, recipes. So this one was fun to create. However, I should have checked it first. So I drew these little like shelves coming off the wall, and then I was going to stamp out coffee mugs, right? Well, all of my coffee mugs are about the same size. This one is smaller. It's a Catherine Pooler one. This one is an Ink Road one. I think, no, it's not. This one's not an Ink Road. This is Ink Road. This is Ink Road. And maybe that one is Ink Road. I can't remember. That one's Lawn Fawn. But they're like all pretty much the same height, because with the whipped cream, it's the same. Anyways, I didn't leave enough space, so they kind of ran into each other, like right here. So it didn't quite go the way I wanted it to, but it's okay. Now I know. But this is my mood tracker for the month of January. And just color for each feeling, I guess, or how I'm feeling. Today I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed, and that's okay. But I want to look at this. I'm keeping the mood tracker so I can look at it. And some people think that, dang, this was a really bad month. But if you look back at your moods, and you have, you know, more okay days and happy days than overwhelmed and sad, then you had a pretty good month. Or you can look and say, okay, why was I sad on this day? And so it's a good reflection at the end of the month, I think. And it's also good to sit down at the end of the day and say, okay, overall, how was I feeling today? And so that's why I did this. This is another one that I saw on Pinterest, but it was books. It was for reading, actually, I believe. Like once you read a book, you color it in or something. I don't know. I don't really read books. So I think it was like a book tracker of some sort. But this is what I did, and it was my take on it, because I love coffee mugs. And I love coffee, so I thought that I would do that. And hopefully I'll keep up with it this month, because in November I did not keep up with it. The mood tracker, which was right here. And yeah, so it was really cute, but I didn't keep up with it. I kept up with it for the most of the month. So yeah. I probably should have did more. I did not do that. I did different emotions this month. Anyways, that is my bullet journal so far. I think for the most part, I'm going to use it for my planner, and then menu planning, my mood tracking, and my YouTube, like keeping up with my YouTube subscribers and that kind of stuff. So this is where I'm going to say goodbye, and I'm going to finish this. But if you guys are interested, like I said, I'll have the link below. It is an affiliate link. I am an affiliate for Catherine Pooler. But I've bought my inks. I bought the Canva. I bought the stamps. with my own money. So I do use the products. I do spend my money on the products. I love the products, and she's definitely somebody that I really enjoy getting to know and seeing her products, and they're just awesome. So if this is something that you're interested, like I said, I have the link below if you want to check out her website and look at it. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if this is something that you would be interested in seeing me actually sit down and create, maybe possibly next month for the mood tracker and maybe my monthly page. I could do a video, but let me know. So if you do want to see that, I will try to film that for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you are not a subscriber of mine, I would love to have you subscribe and be a subscriber. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to spread love and be kind. I hope that you all have an amazing day. Bye.